Right, hello, today I'm going to be casting Falcons vs Navi at ESL Pro League Season 22, Stage 2. This is Falcons vs Navi, a matchup we don't get to see very often, but two greats of the game. So we'll have to see how this one will pan out for these teams. Own one, the 1-0 pool at the moment, so both have a match win under their belt. Can they continue their streak and go to the 2-0 pool of Pro League? Let's see how this goes. Alright, like I said, Navi versus Falcons. This is, what is it, the Falcons map pick? No, this is Navi's map pick of Nuke. And of course, a very comfortable map for them. So coming into it with an advantage of having their own map before them, coming into this should be able to give them a good head start. Starting on the T side, of course, Falcons on the CT. Coming into this with a lot of util on the backs of the Navi players. Bit of Kevlar, but no investment into guns. No investment into Deagles. No Julies. Just Kevlar and some rifles. And Kicksan getting one from the smoke first. Does well. The Julies on Tessers as well. Doesn't manage to find anything. Equal score, equal player count at the moment. Kicks on the edge of the smoke though still hasn't been dealt with. So the pressure is still there. You still have to deal with him at some point. Heaven push coming out. Kyosuke getting some info but nothing more. Blue smoke as well. Navi on lockdown until Kicksan and Nico combined. Find two shots through the smoke. Now a bit all alone. Double swung is not going to help him. And just like that, Kicksan with a triple kill. Starting us off on Navi's map pick. Showing us how it's done. And very good from the likes of Falcons. And that is, I mean, there are some lucky kills in there. I will give them that. Going through the smoke. Didn't see how that panned out, but likely just random taps through. Maybe with a bit of help from Kyosuke's info that he got. But either way, it's still a good play from Falcons as well. And what I like there is Kicksan, how he kind of stayed in the smoke, lets the round sit and unfold around him, and doesn't push out just yet. So it's that ever kind of looming threat that could be there, possible, and pounce at any time, giving Navi just that little bit extra time to have to deal with him on such an important pistol round. Falcons start with the guns first. Tagged onto Nico outside, puts him a bit more under pressure, but spotted out, and now gives him an idea that this is a force buy, not a full eco, even despite the bomb being planted in the previous. Smoke's dropped outside. Kicksan and Nico here ready to double up. Only Makazi here to cross. Shouldn't be taken just yet, but ramp is looking to be the clear target for Navi, and nobody's here to hold it just yet. Makazi falls outside, and that's your lurk gone. You now have to push ramp, and that's your only option. Kyosuke hearing the steps, hearing the info, just gets out of there. B site completely open. Open for the taking, but the rotate's going through for Falcons early. Getting that bomb down, important for Navi. And giving them the advantage at the moment. All pushing out. A lot of info for Navi, but getting pushed. A lot of pressure at the moment. And Kicks on going around the corner. Not dealt with soon enough. 2 frags to his name. Ah, and Ema ready for the flank, but Wonderful's in such an odd spot at the moment. Absolute pinch together. Not given a chance, and that is once again Kicksan getting a couple of nice little frags, and Manasi cleaning up some of the rest. 2-0 start for the likes of Falcons. Navi on their map pick, starting from a disadvantage. Never mind. And now we should be going to this round seeing a full eco. I mean, I like the fact that they kind of throw the smokes outside, let that kind of be a semi-fake with Makazi on the lurk. Usually, Makazi, obviously the outside player, plays there all the time, comfortable with it. But if you've only got a Deagle, you can't really do a whole lot. So, especially when you've got Nico on a rifle, going to be spraying you down, it's not going to happen. Wonderful Hero Scout should be an interesting sight from the silo. Sorry, from just next to it, but outside uncontested. Falcons know the buy's going to be weak, so not giving them any free frags is a necessity. Outside, very uncontested. So Nico in towards Secret. They should have an idea about this. At the bare minimum, should be considering this. I think. Yeah, Ema on the whole, but doesn't get the frag. So Nico spotted out, gonna have to rotate instead. Or at least go for a little bit of ground so he doesn't get overwhelmed too quickly. On the edge of the smoke, Mikaze pushing up. Munacy, oh, close, gets figured out on the jiggle peak as well. Takes one down with him. But nonetheless, that is a crucial M4 going straight over to the likes of Navi. And gives Mikaze a fighting chance. They know that's a gun down, so a lot of eyes on this position, but outside, kind of being taken. Kicksan getting some nice frags, and again, triple from the man. From the IGL himself. Only thing going well. And once again, oh, Nico gets the frag, but either way, Kicksan farming up the frags in these first 3 rounds. I mean, what's that? He's got 8 kills. Yep, okay. Well, pretty good. Pretty good Kicksan. We don't often get to see this. Now this is where the real test starts to shine. First full buy round coming into play. Oh, Nico pushed up outside, close onto red box. Difficult position as well. Bit looks to be holding this. Flushed out by the molly, but they can't get the frag, and that is a nice kill from Nico. Bit maybe should have gotten that, especially as the molly started flushing him out, but doesn't get it. And Kiyosuke, are they going to be expecting this? This is quite early, and you know that Nico's towards Mini anyway. Oh, Kiyosuke puts out a shot first, but misses the head of Mikaze. Just given enough time, just given an option, given a chance. And Mikaze will take it, so that is a bit of a mistake from Kiyosuke. And now back to 4v4. Up push, looking for some info. Falcons want to know what's going on. Wonderful's just above them, but is he going to be able to get these frags? He might just slip out from under his nose. Oh my god, goes to the ladder, that is horrible. Kicksan find the timing. Outside, Mikaze falls as well. Looks like it's all over for Navi. Alexi on a single point of health. All up to Ema, and that's not going to last very long either. Ooh, Alexi gets the first frag. Munacy, I would have thought he'd be gone there, but 20 seconds left. Bomb on his back, but nothing really left to do. Tessos knows the chance, he's gone towards B, but Alexi just wants to save the gun by the looks of it. And yep, he does. That is a buy round for the Falcons. Navi own 4 at the moment. Own 4, but coming into this next round, who is Alexi going to keep a hold of the hero AK for himself? Or is he going to drop it to somebody else? Oh, he kind of has to keep it. He's the only man with Kevlar. I mean, Bit and Ema buying into this. It's kind of going to have to be a half buy. They've got enough loss bonus to keep on pushing in through this. So a couple of armored pistols. Oh, Bit's been handed the gun this time. Just have to see what the Ukrainian man can do with it. Double smoke outside. And Nico waiting for his time to shine, and oh my god, Ema pushed through it. Kicksan hiding in the vents, managed to get the frag. Oh, blown open with the smokes. Nico and Munacy, the best duo themselves. Gonna get a bit more damage sprinkled in there. Wonderful with the AK now on his back instead, but low HP maybe could be his detriment. 3v5, and you still got to get out onto the bomb site. Kicksan here in towards dark. And a rifle spamming through it. Mikaze doesn't even realise that M4 silence. Just his health trickling down. Bomb gets planted, so that is better than nothing. And ooh, Lexi, nice one tap, but now left with no teammates to support him. And an imminent flank. Nico on this position. Covers the AK. Alexi has a chance. Clearing it out, but... And he's not even going to go for it. He's saving again. once more he's going to save, but at least this time he gets the bonus of the loss. So a lot of money on him, and that saved AK should be able to bring out an AWP maybe for the likes of Wonderful. No, he's opting to go for the utility instead, so Wonderful won't get his hands on the AWP just yet, but Munacy's had it for a little while. Let's just say that could be the reason why they're going 5-0 at the moment. Starting off strong though, Kicksan 11-1. Not often we get to say this. Not often we get to appreciate the likes of the IGL who can frag. And I mean, Kicksan's not notorious for this, but a good start to this half should be boosting him a little bit more. And on the other side, you got Ema probably should have been finding a couple more frags, but then he has. I mean, 0-5 at the moment. It's not your best friend. But then again, Bit had that whiff onto Nico in the first gun round, which kind of gave away the round to the likes of Falcons. But never mind. We can move on, and so Navi have to keep on looking forwards with 5 rounds already on the CT side. Navi having this half trickle away from them. Oh, Kicksan, early aggro towards Hut. Is he going to be punished for this? Nobody's holding this. Emo towards him back in Kiyasuke as well, teaming up with the double push, and that is all your info gone. All the control that you had has gone out of the door, so outside your only option. 4 players here going towards Secret by the looks of it. Ema on top of Mini as well. A tough position to go from, because wherever you go from there, you're going to make noise. Space taken. B site does look clear. Munacy now coming down for the rotate, finding the kill outside as well. So 3 players left on Navi, and once again the round's just kind of falling apart. If they can get onto the site and get the bomb planter, give them more of a chance, but still got to get past the likes of the rest of Falcons. Smoke blown open. Munacy finds the first. Mikazi goes down as well. Wonderful doesn't even get a frag on the spray down, and so 5 alive for Falcons there. Flawless round. A lot of health taken off. I mean, Nico was 1 HP, but that is not enough if you're Navi. Not enough to work with, and simply not good enough, especially after a timeout as well. I like the idea you've got the kind of lurk with Ema in towards Hut, but in towards lobby, but when you've got such aggressive riflers on the likes of Falcons, you can imagine that some of these early rounds are going to be aggressive ones for the CT side. Kicksan a little bit of info towards Squeaky, but nothing found, nothing to work with. I mean, this is still a Navi kind of half fight. You've got some Galils and some Tech 9s in the mix. Good amount of Kevlar, but it's probably going to have to be like a Rush or something. Rush B strat cool, maybe. Munacy on the line, and Kiyasuke should be quick to rotate if he needs. Only just blow in ramp. Munacy dodging the flash, but does get found out by Bit anyway. Hero AK getting the first frag. Oh, and they get to retrieve the orb too, and Wonderful gets that frag as well, and they all fall apart. Finally, something is going Navi's way. Kicks out audible steps, but you've still got a lurk on Mikazi towards outside. Should be able to meet up fairly soon. Oh my god, it's all going apart, and just after that, Navi finally get on the board with a flawless round nonetheless, and with an eco. So now they'll be rolling in the money. I say eco half bar. You've got plenty of money on Navi, plenty of guns saved as well. Orb in the hands of Wonderful, you have to pay for it. So this should be good for Navi to get back into the half. Ideally, you want to be able to find these next 5 rounds. 6-1 at the moment. If you want to keep this competitive, 6-6 would be amazing. 7-5, less so, but nonetheless, you should be yearning for some more rounds if you're Navi. No time like the present. Oh, overlooked Nico in the cover. He pushed up and gets those frags there. Early advantage. Once again, Falcons find it. Find the man advantage. So 3 remaining players on Navi have to pick up the pieces of the round, but with no map control to look for. Outside looks to be the only option. Honestly, with a very reserved sight line and some smokes looking to be put down, so Navi can push out. But Manasi on the line. Oh, that's tough. Wonderful. Showing his elbow before peeking into it. Manasi, of course, going to punish that every day of the week. Smokes go up and should allow a clean pass through to Secret. Eamon and Alexi going down here. And have been given an opening. What's that? 3 or 4 players. All 4 players on the B-bomb site. On the A-bomb site, sorry. So, I mean, you're literally playing for a retake here. You're playing to hold an incredible... I mean, it's an incredible amount of players. There's only 2 left anyway. Playing for retake nonetheless. Should Falcons have a chance? It's going to be an absolute flood of Falcons pouring out through ramp. So Navi have to go looking for a couple of frags anyway. But oh, looking away the wrong second. Kicksan gets that info onto Ema and holds him towards the gunfight. Having to watch, but Alexi back turned and Kicksan getting the double kill. And that is horrible. That is horrible. Ema perhaps not having Alexi's back. A miscommunication. And so Alexi, the IGL, goes down. In that scenario, that is poor. That is horrible. You do not want to be seeing these kind of mistakes from Navi coming through. I mean, I guess Alexi didn't have much space to work with. But yeah, Navi should not be happy about it. And looks like Blade's got something to say. Especially at a scoreline like this, 7-1. Best case scenario, Navi win 4 rounds in a row and make it slightly competitive. But even then, it's not even looking that promising. They have a lot of money to work with, I'll say that. You can probably afford to give Wonderful an AWP if he wants it, but even then didn't get a whole lot of impact out of it last time. A nuke, especially difficult to AWP on the T side. Only options really silo or outside. Whereas AWPs are way more favourable on the CT side. But hopefully if Navi can put up some competition now, it will pay itself back. Pay itself forward, sorry. Going into the next half. Once again, outside control looking to be garnered. Oh god, does Manasi peek into the Lions? Look away at the wrong second, and Wonderful does look away. So Manasi gets a free frag. Free frag outside, and Falcons, of course, find another advantage. It's just poor. I understand the timing there, but perhaps could have been mitigated with the randomness if maybe an extra smoke had been used, but Navi should have a plan in mind. But good old switch it up. 3 players looking on B. Kiyosuke, the only person here to hold just now. Flash going out, calls back a rotate. Nico here to hold here, but Kiyosuke on the line gets a double and Nico cleans up. Wonderful there. Bit the only man left, ready to save the round. Save might be better here, but oh, Manasi's even ready for him. 8-1 we find ourselves at. And Navi just seems to be faltering left, right and centre. Every single round it seems like Falcons are finding another advantage, another man advantage early on. And then just they're playing it to perfection. All of these players are so well versed in their mechanics. They're so mechanically gifted that as soon as you find that advantage, if every trade's out, which they can because they're the Falcons, you've got Nico, Manasi, Kiyosuke, all these players have the aim required to get these trades, and if you give them that man advantage, all they need to do is trade. Trade or a good hold, which is what we saw from Kyosuke. So either way, Navi need to be putting in some more crazy strats or aggressive plays. I mean, test it again. Kyosuke finding a double once more. Alexi is going to peek this. Doesn't want to, but has to. And Makazi getting finally the revenge on Kyosuke. But he set up his team nicely. 2 players on Navi versus the 3 of Falcons. Locked out of the bomb site at the moment, but soon to be a molly fading on Vent. So Kicksan should be allowed a way down. And 2 players towards ramp. Makazi in towards dark. An awkward spot to play from. But Ema should be here to support from window, but through the smoke is covering him. He can't help his teammate. Makazi spotted out, getting the frag there, but the trades are just too good. And with time on his side, Tesses gets the defuse. 9-1, and it is a slippery slope of a half for Navi. Only 1 round to their name. But I mean, can you even save this? You can't be feeling good about this. Every single place you go, you're just getting mowed down. Ramp especially, Kyosuke just an absolute laser on it, and it doesn't seem like the trade's coming out quick enough. I mean, we saw Alexi he just didn't want to peek it, which is fair enough. You've got a monster on the side of it, holding for your peak, and if you aren't going to be able to get the trade, do you still want to go for it? So you can see the hesitation in Alexi's eyes. I'm going for an upper hit this time instead. Haven't seen one of those this half. With the util, but Manasi's ahead of it, so double AWP shots already farming. Kicksan going down to the molly. Guzman opening perhaps. Manasi's pushed up so far. Doesn't get the shot on Wonderful, but Tesses here to help out. And it is a mow down again for Falcons. Already double digits, and we're in the first half. Falcons absolutely sprinting away with Navi's map pick. Ancient up next. Are we going to see a blowout again? Are Navi going to do their best impression of VP? Oh, Nico once again testing his luck outside. No frag just yet. Kyosuke in secret could be given a chance. Can garner a lot of info on outside as well. You haven't got a lot of players here, so if he peeks, unlikely to see a whole lot. Being held now. Oh, peeking out Ema, fully just dry swinging it, getting some frags. Oh, this molly pushing out Kyosuke as well. Finally, Navi are ready for it. 2-man advantage. And Falcons has to pick up the pieces. Manasi's walking straight into the sidelines. Wonderful. And with this shadow advantage as well, you're going to have to get the frag. Tesses, last man alive. 1v5, final round of the half. Can't even save. You'd have to go for this. Can't test his luck, but his presence now noted. Pushing out, gets the first, but Ema's going to get the trade as he should. And so Navi, it's not looking the best for them. Coming into their CT half, how much can they give us? How much can they save this 8-round deficit? We're coming from the Falcons. Should they be able to hold on to their lead on the T side? And where, like I've said, you've probably got the most firepower of any team in the world at the moment. So on a T side, surely you've got what? 2 possible entry frags. Even if you're sending Kicksan or Tesses first, you've got easily tradable players, some easy trades to work with. Looks to be a full B rush. Bit here to hold his own on the Julies, and that's what happens when you go against Falcons. very quickly just diving straight towards ramp, and Ema's put to sleep as well. Mikaze gets the first frag, and that is bombed down, stalling the Falcons for a moment. But only 2 left for the likes of Navi. Alexi and Wonderful left. Ready to push out ramp together, side by side. But so much area to recover, they're going to need a good sequence of shots. First one spotted out, Nico knows where to look. Doesn't hit the shot, Manasi there, but yeah, you now know there's 2 players there. Wonderful goes down, not a chance for Alexi, and no Kevlar to even work with 2, so Nico just gets that final frag, and we are on 11. Yeah, if you're Navi, you're gonna have to force buy. And even then, what is the force buy? You've got pistols. It's nothing to work with. If you were Navi, you needed to win that previous round if you wanted to hold on to this map, because quite frankly, this is one Falcons should be stealing from them every day of the week now. Kyosuke running outside pretty quick, and only a Deagle on Wonderful. No chance. Can't even stop the push into Secret. Kazi with the Deagle as well. And the smokes are up, so everybody is free to just go down Secret. I mean, you've got Ema close range, should be able to farm, maybe take one. I mean, are you ready for how close this is? Oh, he's not ready for it, but the teammates are. Gets the trade frag out. Mikaze here too. Burning in the molly, not going to work. Wonderful top of ramp as well. We can spot it out, but how much is there left to do? Alexi taking out the round as well. All left on the shoulders of Wonderful. They've gone back to A actually. I mean, Wonderful has a chance. That smoke looks to have missed. Guessing that's a missed smoke. Oh, no way. Oh, come on. You've got only a Deagle and Kevlar. Are you really saving? Are you really saving? He's saving. Okay. Alright, it's over. That's it. Left in spawn. And he might even get to save it. 2 players here. The flash is going over. Oh, the second one's even better. Oh, Kicksan does get taken. But Tesse's here. Yeah, of course, gets the trade. 12 and 2. Navi have only got to claim back a measly 10 rounds. It's a close one. It's a close one indeed. And Falcons with a very healthy buy in front of them. A couple of AKs. I mean, Kicksan, yeah. Doesn't go for the AK. Going to go for a fast, maybe a fast pace or a close range duel for him. Just wanting to get done and over with. 5 players lobby, going 5 players ramp, and Ema's the only man here, only man to defend. Wonderful. Do you even want to peek it? No, you don't. And Manasi takes your head right off. 3 players left into the clutch for the map. Emo gonna get mollied out, but with the FAMAS denies the plant, and so the frags are just too good. Nico farms up the final 2, and that is an embarrassment of a map for Navi. Their map pick gone down the drain, and so we go to Ancient on a whimper out of Navi. Alright, here we go once again. This time, instead it's on Falcons map pick, so let's see if Navi can put up just a tiny bit more of a fight than what they did in the previous. I mean, this pistol round would do them quite well. If they can find at least 1 round, they could probably get out a second in the fourth. Then you tie up previous map, tie up your own record. Like I said, firepower on Falcons is good. And so going out through A, you got enough players. The rushes they did last time worked out pretty well. So trying once again, A clear, and Banana looks to be clear as well. Alexi coming over here, realizes the gap. Now with the util landing. Calling over Mikaze. Do you have an idea? I mean, you've got a pretty good guess of where they are, where they're coming from at least. Alexi good for finding the first. Oh, getting in the smoke as well. Getting another one. Marcius Hill getting a couple dinks, but no frags just yet. Bomb goes down, and that gives the Falcons the comfort they need to relax for a moment. Temple being held, but Temple is not the place to be focusing on. Nico, if he swings this, there's too many bodies. He's just going to die if he swings this. Surely. Surely not. Tap on the bomb. Don't call it. It's kind of an awkward fight. Nico around the box as well gets murked, and Tessez too falling. 5 players, not going to be able to find a single thing. So Falcons go down without a fight in that one. And Navi, hey, they've got a pistol round under their belt, their first of the series. And best of all, it's a CT side pistol round win, so we're going to see M4s right out of the bat. M4s and a couple FAMASs is what you want to be seeing, but Falcons now going in for a full eco. Couple of Deagle upgrades and a flash on Kixan. But not a whole lot to work with. Even with the bomb plant. Oh, Kazi. Laser shot onto Kiyosuke. That's a lack of mid-control. Bit getting a nice little frag there. And another little tap going through. Munacy falls as well. 2 players left on Falcons already. Only like 30 seconds in. Oh, Nico. They want to push this. They want to force the fights, but there's nothing you can really do. You've got Deagles. Deagles against the rifles isn't going to work. Kixan, last man left. Not even a frag. Back-to-back flawless rounds for Navi, and 5 rifles maintained. And so this is going to be a pretty good start for the likes of Navi in comparison to their previous map. At least that's 100% certain. Falcons finally with a full buyout. I mean, Kiyosuke's only got a Mac 10 to his name, but AK-47's on the rest. And going in first with the Mac 10, quick and feisty. Kiyosuke finding so much space as well, but right timing takes out Tessez. Sight is there, sight control has been taken, but onto the site now. Fight's being forced, and Navi, a couple of trades going through. Flash is good, but Nico gets the frag. And it all falls apart as Navi go to find and reclaim the site. So Falcons keeping it competitive. I say that, I mean, it's only fucking 3 rounds in anyway. But still nice quick pace round out of Falcons. And that is what they're best at. That is absolutely what they are most keen to do. It's hard to stop 5 players who can hit incredibly hard. I mean, even when Kixan and Tessez have off matches, you've still got 3 players there who are like probably top 10 players. I mean, depending on who you ask, top 5, but nonetheless, if aim is the deciding factor in this, it is 100% Falcons' home turf. 2 players in the red room spotted out, but let's go back. Staying quiet, haven't spotted out too many players, so... Oh, but Munacy now getting 2 frags there! Bit late joining the party, gets the frag onto Kiyosuke, but Tessez already out main. I mean, Wonderful's heard the footsteps, he's ready for it. So, I mean, that's a bit of a blunder there, actually. Too eager is Tessez to win this out. Not a whole lot of map control to write home about, so... Falcons left with limited options, and B seems to be tunnel visioned on. No utility left for Navi. I mean, you've got a flash on Alexi, but how useful is that going to be? How much can he get out of it? Wonderful full blind, but Alexi's still here. Flash on his back, hasn't used it just yet. The push through. Oh, lasers Nico. Makes it slightly easier for Navi. Still there, still no bomb plant. 15 seconds. Wonderful managing to get a frag, and Munacy has to clean up, has to ace clutch for the round and spam through the walls. Bit gets Final shot in. And Navi, I mean, 4 rounds in on this half, we've already got Navi have already got more rounds than their previous map. Wasn't this fun? Isn't this fun for Navi? And Falcons doing a bit of a gamble. I mean, they're going in for a force buy now. You got Nico and Manassi, open AK in their hands, but you got pistols on the rest. How useful is this going to be? Oh, that is dirty work from Manassi. Nice flash. Makazi forced back and with the blown open smoke. Manassi just making it look easy. Double push on ramp. Oh, Nico is still overlooked here. I mean, Kicksan throws a smoke out and gets that, but Nico is actually checked. And Kicksan's in the smoke. Yeah, this should be the end. This should be the end of him. Low HP from the nade as well. Easy shot for Alexi. Oh, Tessa's long as well. Seeing all the way up A, but only a deagle on his hands. Once he gets that shot, equalising man numbers. 2 eyes on him, but yeah, about expected. Rifle versus Tech 9. Only 1 bullet left for Manassi, so if he gets pushed here, will 100% be the death of him. Tessa's here to help out with an M4 in his back, and he's completely overlooked Cave. Questionable, but you know, why don't we give Manassi the chance to ace clutch again? Yeah, nobody wants to peek him. They know he's got an AWP in his hands. Let the fight come to you. Might even get overlooked as well. Oh, the push as well. Yeah, Wonderful's ready for it. Manassi too big of a flick to work with. 4 rounds for Navi. Starting off the CT side. Already a decent start if you're comparing it to your previous one, but nonetheless, more rounds would be nice. And especially if Falcons going in for a full eco. What's that? Couple of Deagles in here. Deagles in the house for Falcons, but Navi should have this one in the bag as well. Targeting A. You got 1 full on the AWP, but too many targets. There, it's shadow advantage. Yeah, absolutely nailed. Manassi taken out of the round. And wait for some backup to arrive. McCarthy from the cave, giving the cover required. And yeah, still managing to get a couple more frags. And this is a bit questionable. You got Kicksan push all the way up, but Nico, what? Looking at his feet? Looking at his feet in cave. So now he's pushing out. And he's got an ace clutch to this. I mean, he gets 1 frag, which is more than what you can. More than what you say for the rest of his team, and at least prevents Navi from having a flawless side. A flawless round, I mean. First time out taken. Falcons signed to hit the alarm bells. 5-1 at the moment. 3 rounds straight, yeah. Looking pretty good for Navi. Everybody's going well. Everything's doing well, and I mean, to be fair, on Falcons, Tesses has been a bit of a weak link. We saw him on the previous map, not playing his best. We saw him in the first, like, what was it, 6, 7? Okay, I'm gonna apologize for that. In the first 7-ish rounds, Tesses had, I'm pretty sure, 0 kills. I mean, you did have Kicksan carrying, so he didn't see a whole lot of people. I'll give him that. But in these starting rounds, Tesses is at his weakest. But now coming into this mid rounds of the map, maybe he'll find his footing. Oh, pushing straight through the smoke. Alexi gets 1 and gets traded out. Cave control taken and completely surrounded now, but through the smoke, Tesses gets his first frag. Emo, the only man left on site, and the flank has been cancelled. Emo overlooked at the moment. He's going to deny the plant. Perfect shots from him, and nobody to cover Tesses on the bomb, so Nico now has to recover the round. Eyes on him with the AWP, and Kyosuke from long gets that crucial frag 2 players left for Navi. Wonderful now has to save the day. Ema towards ramp, spots one out. You know you've got one on the flank, but I mean, even then. Kyusuke on the flank has decided to cancel that and go straight back on regroup. Says looming presence. I mean, Wonderful's going to have to keep on checking it, but he doesn't know that he's gone back and regrouped. 30 seconds and bombing their possession. They don't have to move. Pushing out. Oh, shot through. Wonderful gets a team kill. Okay. And now has to pick up the round, but gets that frag. Munacy last man left. 20 seconds. Munacy has to peek it. Only 4 bullets on Wonderful. Will that be to his detriment? Oh, and it will be. Munacy clutching out the round. And Wonderful, if only he had more bullets. I mean, if only he had a teammate that he didn't kill. So, there's always that to talk about as well. But Falcons finding another round to work with. Warp on Wonderful now, again, just about able to rebuy into it. 2 FAMASes taking over the meta. Oh, they're going to go for the boost. I wanted to see it on Kyosuke, but deciding to call it off. I mean, you tried to go up ramp, you tried to see what they can give you, see if there's any aggression from Navi, but Falcons haven't managed to find a single kill. So now can I retry their luck towards A? You've had a lot of presence at B, and you've still got 3 players there, but 2 players sticking to the site of A for Navi. 2 of them surely to be overwhelmed soon, maybe? I mean, you've got no prevent util really. You've got 2 nades and 2 flashes, both on this A site. Or sorry, one on the A site and one on the B site on Wonderful. But nothing like a smoke on Molly to prevent those rushes going through. So either way, if you just rush this down for Falcons, you've got plenty of post-plant utility. You've got a couple of smokes and 4 mollies. Exactly what you want. 25 seconds left and Lexi's finally getting active. Finding the lurk onto Nico. But now players running it down on the A site. And Alexi, this site is absolutely held to perfection. Wonderful and Lexi teaming up together to get all 5 frags on the A bomb site, and that is exactly what Navi needed. What looked like a Falcons advantage, Navi had it all for themselves. I don't know how that's gone wrong really. I feel like Falcons should have had the youthful advantage. Molly should have been in enough places so they didn't have enough time. Didn't have enough time with fire at their feet to be able to peek, but instead Navi find a way to make it happen. Falcons now with a half buy, got a couple of armoured pistols, but Ema with the mow down. Top of Banana, taking that through the smoke, and that's an advantage you'll quite happily take if you're Navi. 3 players on Falcons versus the 5 of Navi, really? You've got upgraded pistols. I mean, this would be an insane round to win if you're Falcons. Oh, you got a ramp push as well. Kicksan's here. He's hearing all of this, so he knows they've taken the info, and I mean, he doesn't know they're backing off, but they are just now. Tessa's spotted out as well by Makazi. Yeah, surely he spotted him out. Good timing. Tessa's taken out and taken down to a 2. Oh, Kicksan with the Tech 9. Not able to find a frag. It's a difficult fight to take on ramp. Range isn't your best friend, especially when Bit's got cover to work with. Oh, flash through on Cave. Yep, Kyosuke absolutely eats the flash, and Bit gives him a bullet sandwich too. So Navi on to 7. 7-2 scoreline. We've got a 5-round lead for the likes of Navi, which is especially good to see after such a disappointing nuke. I mean, Kicksan not finding his early success on the previous map. Onto this one, 1 and 8. But you know, if Kicksound's gonna have a live game on one map, we'll give him an off on the next. We'll give him a free pass. But again, as the IGL, what do you expect anyway? Oh, this should be a good flash going through. Oh, but Tezes dodges it and keeps his eyes on Emo. Should be getting flushed out and full blind. Tezes gets another one. Mid control to be garnered. You got two players towards cave. Could pounce at any moment. But with that smoke there, makes it less enticing. No way Falcons push through this. No way. No way. And Kiyasuke gets the first. Overlooked for a moment. But Bit does get taken down. And that is the B bomb site. Pretty happily theirs, pretty comfortably theirs, and we've got Wonderful on an AWP, so likelihood is we aren't gonna see him go for this. Gonna see a nice 40-second save on our hands. And so Falcons finally gonna come back into this. What's this? After this we've got 2 rounds left of the half. And Navi have enough money to be buying into these next couple rounds. You'll be on what, 1400 loss bonus? So you've got a round and a half in your pocket of full buys. A full buy and a half, should I say. And Wonderful getting to keep that AWP. Should be able to drop an AK to, what, Alexi, I'd guess? Or, sorry, drop an M4. Redistribute the cash. And yeah, just like that. But instead, Navi going to take their first tactical timeout of this map. 2 rounds left. Could be seeing what, 9-3 if it goes well for Navi. In that case, it would be essentially a reverse sweep. Going through with this. The 1-0 pool. They've just won maps yesterday. Won series yesterday. So coming into this, could propel the winner of or does propel the winner of this into 3-0 capacity. And with a map in their back pocket, Falcons do have the comfort of the decider to be there if they need it. But of course, you still want to be going out as early as possible. You still want to be promoted as soon as possible. Big control, heavy focus for Navi, and looks to be garnered. Even Makazi here. Alexi as well up top, getting the frag. Emer as well, getting that through the smoke. It's a mow down a mid, but Alexi has the comfort, thinks that cave is clear, but doesn't realise he's gone past in the smoke. Tessas as well, getting trade frag with Nico going down. Tessas and Kicksan, the 2 unlikely superstars left to clutch out this 2v2 for the Falcons. Health advantage onto the players, and they've got some flashes left. And they've got some good positions here. Bomb is planted for ramp. With a couple of flashes here. Could hear a tap and just push the moment you see it. The moment you hear it, at least. And those are 2 flashes sent straight out. Fully blind onto Makazi, but no swing off of it. Oh, trying to give cover, Ema, but just on the timing, Makazi gets taken down too. And a well done. Fair enough, Falcons. Good post plant played out. I mean, I thought you could have done it with one less flash, or at least flashed off of the back of the tap on the bomb. But nonetheless, unpredictability is their advantage, especially for a team like Navi. And Ema. Ema's got a mag 7. But it looks like he's going towards A. Doing his best impression of Apex today. Pushed up on A, got control of A main. Pushed all the way up. It does give Navi the comfort to go for an extra player towards B, none towards mid, except you include Makazi. towards Donut, just looking to hold his ground. He's not forcing the fight at all. Jiggle peeking on this after Kisuka takes some space. Oh god. That's down on Makazi, but Ema doesn't catch the timing. Tessez walks straight past him. Oh god, Kicksan's going to be coming here with the bomb. Tessez isn't looking for this. Knife out. Kicksan, no way he's ready for this. And Ema with the shot. Does he know Tessez has walked past him? I mean, he does now. Does now, but Tessez managing to get the trade out. With that pick at mid as well, Manasi makes the numbers even worse for Navi. 2 left for Navi. 2 left to clutch it out. Manasi spots out a player there, and now Alexi in the corner, seeing what he can do. Another shot from Manasi, but with the trade there. Wonderful gets a kill, but now left with 3 in front of him. And has to force it out. Gets the one onto Tessez, but with another player there. A quick trade with the Falcons. 7 and 5 half for Navi. And let's just say a much better position than they were at in the previous game, in the previous map. So it should be good for the likes of these guys. And Falcons having a slow start is an absolute blessing for Navi. On their T side, haven't done amazing, but a 5-7.5 is still recoverable. It's still very, very easy. Very possible to happen that Falcons come back within the next 2 rounds. Even a pistol round, you can pretty much call this a tied up game. I'll be sending a lot of players towards B. Possible B rush, but only bit with the util. No upgraded pistols, just Kevlar and some util to work with. Bit from the back, should be supporting his teammates, but oh! Trade from Ema, nice shots. Oh, nice shots again. Oh my lord, Ema cracking the site wide open. A triple for the Romanian. 2 players left. Falcons pick up the pieces. Oh, pushing out. That's a nice shot from Manasi. Wonderful. Separated from the pack, and him and Bit now need to combine to keep this round afloat. Oh, looking to force the fight onto Manasi, but oh, does get taken out by Bit, but Nico now, last man standing, and some nice taps, and so Emo with the triple doesn't get what they needed. Falcons managing to force, does he have time? Yeah, he has time. Nico getting the clutch out. Like I said, with the pistol round in their favour, can pretty much call this a tied up half. This next round is, I mean, Navi did get the plant down, so force buy could be in order. Yeah, CT round win, a CT pistol round win gives grounds for M4s. UMP on Kicksan, looking to go for some utility instead in the kit. Boost from Navi. See when they can find a mid, but Falcons don't want to force any of these fights just yet. Playing a little bit more passive. Oh, Nico on the boost here should be good to find Wonderful. Yeah, finds the foot. Gets that frag. Now, even after losing a player, they're still going to test A main. You haven't got a whole lot to lose, really, if you're Navi. You've only got pistols. Awkward fight at mid. But Ema does get it, actually, with the deagle. Surprising, but well played. Nico now on the site, holding his own. 2 players look to challenge him. They both come out with 24 HP combined. So only a couple of bullets can knock over a couple of these Navi members, giving them a bit of an edge, but an edge that Falcons don't know about just yet. Walking up mid, looking to go towards Red Room, and Ema's just done that. Okay, fair enough. He's got an M4 to report back to, giving it straight over to Bit with more health. Pushing through. Should be a mowdown for Nico, but doesn't know where to look. And bit with the M4. Denies the defense. Manassi here, yeah, quick taps on the bit, but the M4 now recovered into the hands of Alexi, highest health player. Left for Navi in a 2v3 on course. Oh, nice shots onto Manassi. But Kicksan here getting some nice little shots with the UMP at close range. So like I said, 7 and 7, all tied up now. And Navi did a half bind that round, so they have plenty of cash to spend into this. I mean, Lexi's got like still a grand left over either way. But Navi aren't the only ones that are rich. Falcons also. So Manassi has got enough money to pull out an AWP on the CT side, which can be lethal at the best of times. Especially in the hands of a superstar like Manassi. Kiyasuke brought down low with that nade. Weakens the donut presence, but 2 smokes here. Wide open, trying to get some info. And Ema crossing over. No way he pushes the smoke at red. Surely not. I mean, Falcons know the possibility. There's a couple of players looking to watch it, looking to question it, and the spam through the wall actually gets a lot of damage. But Makazi looking to abuse the gap, and no way, Nico overlooking the possibility of Ema. Him and Yusuke go down, leaving up the entire A side of the map open for the taking. Manassi looking to get some frags, but I mean, half the map is gone. A site free to plant. Still a 3v3, so I'm not crossing off the round just yet. Bomb plant down. Oh, no way they go for the boost. Can I find anyone? Just misses the top of head of Alexi. Doesn't get to see it. And that is brutal. I think that might be it for Falcons. Manassi would have been able to link up with them coming out of Temple, but Ema puts an end to that, and Falcons don't look too keen on the site retake anymore. And that will be that. Even though you've got a kit on Kicksan, they aren't looking too happy. So Navi take back the lead. Take back the lead, 8-7 scoreline. And still, somehow Falcons are this rich. Was that saved? Did they manage to save the AWP there? That's surprising, but never mind. Manassi has an AWP in his hands. Once again, and he's been on fire this map so far. I will give him that. He has been playing pretty phenomenally. Yeah, easy top frag for the Russian superstar. I mean, then again, I say that. Who am I even talking about? You got 2 of them on Falcons. That is how insane this team is. But either way, they might have dumpstered them on Nuke, but Navi are putting up a fight in the second map. Not wanting to go down too easily. Still gonna go in for a force buy. I feel like it's a bit of a question. I know you've got the AWP on Manassi, and I think with the lack of money he's managed to drop over that UMP to Tesses and save some Kevlar for himself. So Navi should have the edge in this round either way, unless Falcons can read this perfectly. Tesses in cave with UMP. Close range should be pretty good. A main control taken. You've got a bit of a push going. And Makazi here to watch the push. She will peek on a Nico. Do you want to push this again? Nico gonna go back, but no way he walks right into the crosshairs of Manassi. Easy frag for the man. Now accelerating towards B. See what they can get. Tessa's getting the trade out, but Ema too finding a trade, and so that is equalised man advantage until Kiyasuke has something to say about it. Oh, okay, happens again, does get taken out, but bit 13 HP with the spray through the smoke. 2v2 retake, no util left to work with, full on brawl. Raw fight, and Muddesy with the raw aim. Always going to win that out, and with the trade as well, Bit can find one, but Nico is there to quickly trade. I mean, he has enough time. He has plenty of time and a kit. He's just farming the bodies, looting the bodies like it's Fortnite. And so, yeah, Falcons keeping this exciting. 8-8 scoreline. Keeping it competitive. And keeping it interesting. I mean, when you've got a team like this, it's always going to be interesting. When you've got a team like this, I mean, you can probably get away with it being less tactical because you've got such incredible players like Muddesy, who just has the balls and the potential to just peek everything and get those kills. So that is really what's keeping Navi on their toes. Outmaneuvering is your only option, unless somebody can have a life game. McCarthy tagged up and he hasn't even seen anyone just yet. Bullets through the smoke. Peppers him down. Tesso's going to relinquish cave control, and it looks to be just at the wrong timing, just as Navi look to push through it. Find it clear. Kixan here ready to back up Tessos if needed, but you've got a minute left and still all players left alive. Still a 5v5, and oh my lord, Ema! What is that peek onto Muddesy? That's how you deal with an AWP. Now you've got the comfort of Muddesy, the lethal weapon out of the round. Finally can have some confidence going into a site. They aren't even going to decide that. Going to send some smokes on B just as a fake. And the bomb looking to rotate back towards A. Nico in cave isn't going to make his presence well known just yet. No way they don't check this. Kyusuke there as well, taking some attention, but with the spray, gets saved as well. Looks like an ugly spray, but Tesso's there to clean it up. And Ema from A main. Got a little frag there, but gonna have to save. Only a couple of seconds left on the clock, so had to there in that situation. Kixan gets to keep a hold of the AWP and give that over into the next round. So either way, keeping it close are these teams. The economy now for Navi looking pretty dire. Hero AK on Ema. Pistols, and a sprinkle of util. How did Navi use this? You've got kind of waiting for the next round to start. And that should give over double digits to Falcons pretty quickly. Oh, on the edge there, Tessos nearly gets taken out. Need somebody to save him. Oh, but doesn't want to push any further. That's very nearly an opening chance given to Navi. On the boost, wonderful. Isn't going to spot anybody, but might just be a looming threat instead. Cave control's been taken, and with those smokes going down and a little bit of util to work with, should be looking at a possible plant here. Mikaze here on the entries. Is Kyusuke going to be found out, but no shot's going to be happening right there. But Ema with the AK getting a double. Frees up the site and frees up Navi. What's that? 2 rifles to be reclaimed. Push further away, but nonetheless, still trying to get what they can. Milk the titty dry, but Bit gets that final frag. Muddesy caught out in the open. And somehow that is not a round Falcons should be losing any day of the week. You're going against a single AK and 4 pistols. How have you let it come to this point? I mean, Tessa's with a bit of an awkward spot. Gets taken out to low HP, but like... How has that just happened? I mean, Munsey shouldn't be caught with his pants down as well, and yeah, I feel like Falcons, you shouldn't be happy about that. You knew there was a save AK, but there was nothing more. And now Navi have got an incredible economy to work with. Kicksan low money as well. What is this? What is going on? What's the buy like for this? And Falcons do desperately need a timeout to talk about this because this is an absolute clusterfuck. Falcons just lost control for a second there. It all falls apart. But Navi nonetheless going to keep it interesting for us this time round, which is exactly what we want. Navi looking for some extra mid-control. Getting that early info, but backing off at the end of that. And Kyosuke hears this. He knows that there's probably nobody left in towards elbow. Still the chance of walking up mid. Whilst there is a chance there, it's B that looks to be the sight line for Navi. With 3 players looking to creep their way up ramp, and oh, does Kyosuke get taken? Yep, he does. Laser beam onto him, long range duel. And Tessa's here with only a deagle to work with. How much can you even milk out of this? I mean, him teaming up as well should get it, but looking to get the FAMAS, looking to save a rifle, gets saved by Munsey. With the AWP long range, should help out. Nico now on the flank, and Makazi taken out of the round. 2 equal numbers, but Tess has low HP, and they're looking to just take him out of the round. Nico now left all on his shoulders, all on the veteran's shoulders. They knew he was coming from a flank. No kit as well. This round should be over. Even he knows it. There's no chance. None of the frags are being given to him, and he knows it is all over for him. So Navi going to take a quick last check, but are they going to get away in time? It's going to be close. But no, Wonderful's not. Ema, luckily on full HP, does get to save does get to save the AWP actually, which is very lucky. But I mean, I don't know why they went back for a final check. Maybe a miscommunication or something. Maybe somebody was talking over the top of it and they misheard it. But nonetheless, a round win for Navi. And Nico gets to save an AK coming into this round, which is more than anything else because we saw the force buy in the previous, down to the pistols, down to the bare bones in their ass. So Hero AK on the hands of Nico could be what Falcons need to come back into this, to equalise the scoreline once again. Oh, did he just miss the jump spot there? Taken out of the round there. And that's the lurk on a bit as well. So you now know that A is probably the place and exactly that. Tessa's only man here. Imagine to get that shot as well. No cover for Ema. Oh, Makazi and Donut. There's no way. No way. So Kicksan goes down and Donut control has been taken. Still got a man advantage actually for Falcons. You might as well go for this. You know you can afford to buy in the next round anyway. So Makazi gets one but dies to that, and Alexi doesn't even get the trade. So now 3v1, Wonderful with it all to do from the ramp. Oh, mollied out and his presence noted and taken. Munsey with a triple and Falcons with a round that once again, it shouldn't be happening. You've got Hero AK and pistols on the rest, but somehow these teams make it work and make it look easy as well. Didn't even look stressed. You've got yeah, you had the bomb planted down and it looked a bit difficult for Falcons, but as soon as they push in through Donut, it just looks like all the kills being fed to them. And Navi perhaps should be thinking a bit more carefully and should have the protocols in place so that you don't end up in a round like that. especially with a team with the structure of Navi. I mean, no, Makazi's new, but like we're talking a couple months old now. He can walk on his own. With that boost at bottom mid, actually, he was just eating some fat grenade damage. Once again, we have a hero AK on Makazi, so hero AK buff, pistol buff, sorry. Kyusuke, if he hits a timing, yeah, sees plenty of bodies there. Gets a frag nonetheless, which is more than what you could have asked for, actually, looking into peeking that. But with only pistols, they're really wanting to keep that M4 in hands. Manasi tested, actually gets 2 there. Nico looking to help, but does get taken out. Bits ready for it with the AK in his hands. Now 2v2 left for the likes of Falcons versus Navi. Equalised scoreline as well, and a kit on Tesses. It looks doable. Should be going for this, but yeah, okay, maybe not anymore. Tesses is the one with the kit, so he does have a chance, but no U2 to work with. I have to work with raw aim instead. Maybe tap on the bomb and just take it out. But oh, did Bit even see him there? Did he just shoot through randomly? Oh, actually, yeah, there's the lip on the edge of that. Slightly boosted over, and so Tesses doesn't get a chance to show his clutch abilities today. Yeah, Falcons going to take their final timeout of the map. Navi 1 round away from match point. And this isn't... hold on a sec. Did I just see it again where it was only pistols and a hero AK that won the round? I'm sorry. I must be going crazy because these teams are just kind of fumbling the bag here. I feel you shouldn't be losing to it this often. Hero AK, I mean, yeah, you can play it well, but like, bloody hell, there should be enough in place that the teams can defend it well, but you know, tit for tat. At least it's happening to both sides. It's not just one team steamrolling. It's not a G2 kind of situation with the disadvantages. But nonetheless, Falcons having to go in for a full force here. Have to win this round, or else it's Navi's map for the taking. Mostly on the AWP, Deagle on Kixan, couple of rifles and an MP9 on Tesses. Not what we like to see going up against the complete and utter full buy of Navi. No way to just walk out on A. Oh, Ema! Absolutely sensational entry frag right there. Nico had the advantage in every single way. Not even a flash. Ema's just simply hits the shot before Nico. 5 players on Navi, still alive, and okay, we're doing another save. We're doing a 4-man save. 4-man save for Falcons. I mean, you know you're going into the next round. If you lose this, you were to go in with nothing in the next. So to go in with something is more preferable. And I mean, with a 5-man retake of the A-bomb site, I mean, you've got a little bit of util to work with. Got a couple of smokes, but 1 flash, and not a whole lot of guns to work with. Yeah, a save is a good call there. It's fair enough. Oh, just about doesn't go down. Just about goes down to the bomb. And so that is it. Navi on match point, 1 round away from stealing Falcons' map pick and taking us to train. That is unless Falcons have something to say about it. Full rifles for the likes of Falcons. With an MP9 on Tesses. MP9 on Nico, never mind. This is a ballsy start. You've got 3 players towards mid, 2 towards B, and it's going to be a full B rush for Navi. Oh, but overlooked Tesses managing to get out of the cave with so many frags, so many kills in his belt, and the round is pretty much already over. One from has no chance, and it is the final round of regulation already. The round just doesn't exist, doesn't happen. And that's disappointing for Navi. And what has actually happened from Tesses? Tesses, I don't know how he's not covered. You've got 3 players there, all holding what looks to be the same spot. Nobody's going in through cave. Nobody's rushing through cave so that you have that kind of protection, or at least trade potential. But like nobody's watching it. There's still a potential somebody's there, and that essentially right there, Tess's 3k is possibly what lost Navi the series and could have just saved us and taken us to overtime. Like I said, final round of regulation, and luckily for us, we have two incredible full buys in front of us, so some pure CS to watch. But Navi, can they edge it out here? Can they take the win, or is Falcons going to take us to some more rounds of overtime? Oh, pushing through with the flash is so well placed. Falcons mow down at bottom mid. Only Bit and Wonderful left for Navi. The two Ukrainians on the roster. Now Bit's going in dry. He is going up ramp with nothing to support him. So has taken some space. Is in front of the Munsey AWP line already. But peeking into this is a risky game. God, Kixan going down to that. Now presence noted, and Munsey on the line. Molly should be good to flush them out, and peeking into two players isn't going to work there. Wonderful gets the first frag, but doesn't get the second and the third. So we go to overtime. Falcons force it out after a mid-crunch, and that is that. Now Navi have to work even harder for their map win to stay in the series. And here we go, 12.5k on each player. Plenty of money to work with. And with these full buys, gives Falcons more of a chance. We've seen a lot of rough buys in this half, especially where it's been hero AKs and hero M4s. We've seen the damage they can do, but nonetheless, a full buy on both sides should be incredible. Oh, quick work from Munsey. Pushing up here. Do they even notice this? Are they even considering it? I mean, he goes out before he gets pushed back just by his own thoughts, but oh, no way. Oh, I know, I'm thinking of the wrong team. My god, that's embarrassing. Alright, Teslas gets the opener. 12 HP on him, nearly dies to that. And the nade there, if only we're a little deeper. Oh, across the map as well. Finding a couple more. Kiyasuke gets a trade out, but 3v3 left on the table. Bombless will be running, sprinting towards a B. As Navi have taken cave control and kicks out the lone defender on the B bomb site. Last one to fall. Munsey now here with the AWP in his hands. Quick rotate from these two players, but goes down first. Kiyasuke 1v3 clutch in front of him. Double peek, not a chance, and so Navi take the first round of regulation. Not of regulation, of overtime. And like I said, this is the beauty of overtime. We come in with full buys after full buys here in front of us. This is where Navi thrive. And the B bomb site often looks weaker. I mean, you've often got Tessas and Kixan there. So Kixan trying to get the read through. Maybe was caught in limbo there. Not expecting the cave push so early. That's where Navi do their best work. Mid control garnered. Makazi has a lot of angles to cover those. It could be taken out. Oh, Molly, a bit too early for Munsey. Alexi ahead of that. And so has the site open. Site is open, but Nico to be tested as well. Nearly gets the line up, gets the first frag, and Kiyasuke towards mid. Also gets one of his own, and pushing through, nice flash. Tesla's going through as well, but bit on the AWP, not favourable fight. Oh, on the AWP as well. Wonderful's missing the shots, and that's a dink onto Bit. It is all collapsing for Navi, and Falcons equalise it again, straight back on the rounds. 13-13, keeping it competitive. Final round of this half before we switch back to a Falcons T side and a Navi CT side, which is, if Navi can take this round, it should be good enough to close out the series, close out the map. At least series ain't over just yet. Train could be up next if Navi play their hand right. Is Q just pushing that fully out through mid, gets punished, of course. A risky move. Speaking of risk, Tessez, nobody goes for this. Nobody's watching. Backs are turned, and Tessez gets two, nearly a third. Oh, Nico pushing out of a main as well. It's a rough time. Muncie and Kixan, only the two left onto Falcons, with Navi should have the round in the palm of their hand, and with the CT side to look forwards to, could close it out fairly quickly. Smoke at top mid gives McCarthy the space he needs to go and regroup. Marcy's got the right read here. Going back to B. Making his presence known. The flash there. Making them sweat. Oh, and a nice shot. Nice first opening kill onto McCarthy, equalising the man advantage. It looks like Kixan's going for a flank instead. Going through cave, which could be unexpected. Muncie just needs to stay alive for a little bit longer. Only a molly left for Navi. Could I was gonna say could play around the bomb into the late post plant. Oh, but Kixan from cave, getting that and getting the info onto the final man alive. And Munnessey's shots are pristine. Falcons going into the advantage late into overtime. 14-13. Switching sides now, and it's a nice retake from the Falcons. 2v3 disadvantage as well, still finding the round win. Crucial moments for Falcons if they don't want to play Train. An Ancient, a very comfortable map pick for them. Train maybe less so. Have seen some good plays from Falcons on Train before, but you'd like it if you could get it done here and now. So Navi, the alarm bell's surely ringing. Timeout taken. And this is what you got to love to see about Falcons. As much as you can hate the org, the players are impeccable. You can never count them out of a round. 2v3 post plant. And of course they've got to win it. Of course they've got to win it. And speaking of winning, Navi, you've got to win a couple more. Win this one or else Falcon's going to find match point a little bit too soon. Oh, into the corner. McCarthy. Oh, with the smoke as well. Pushing up alongside the flash. It is good. And the extinguish there giving him so much space to work with. And now just like that, the mid-crunch is good, so Navi left in the advantage. Two-man excess with two people remaining for Falcons. They've got a pretty good inkling of where they are. No way Bit caught the edge of his head there. Surely not, surely not. I mean, Ema should be quick on a flank anyway. If he times this right, could have a good shot, but wonderful as well. Good shot onto Kixan. Muncie left into the 1v4, and dare I say, is it unlikely? Bomb not in his possession, so he doesn't have the chance to run it towards A. So many unknowns. I mean, there could even be a person flanking for, you know. I don't think Falcons knew. I don't think Navi knew that the bomb was there, but wonderful on this sight line makes this more difficult. And Marcy peeking into it, loses the AWP duel, so we tie up once again, 14-14. We will require all rounds of this overtime. But the question is, who can find match point first? Falcons have been looking good, but that round right there hasn't been their best, especially in the mid crunch as well. I like the idea of having the molly straight onto Makazi into the corner. Should have killed him if he was a bit more blind. Maybe if he had some more health taken off of him. But with the extinguish of the smoke, just given too much of an opportunity, and maybe, I think it was Tesses behind the boxes, wasn't given enough cover to stay alive. Just even a fraction of a second longer. Just even a second could have helped out his team massively. But nonetheless, well played from Navi. How much better can they play it? Whereas this is the crucial round. This is the one that you so desperately need if you're one of these teams, taking on match point first and at least securing us another overtime. Or at best case scenario, giving us 2 in a row to find us ending the map here and now. Well, this is quick work from Ema, pushing up Banana already, but there's nobody here for him to profit against. Nico looking like he wants to push, but doesn't really want to go for that. And that's Makazi, who's died bottom mid so early in the round. And Falcons finding an advantage that they're so good at maintaining. We saw a nuke how every single round it seemed there was one player missing on Navi. And Falcons just managing to do the cleanup crew simulator every single time. Oh, bits on this close angle here. He was going to go question the mid pressure. Only one player here. And bits off that line as well. Gonna take a more passive line on B, which is going to give Nico the chance to push out into Banana. Nobody here to hear these footsteps just yet. But enough util to come down to convince them. And nothing just yet. Bit on the edge of the smoke, and Alexi's ready to push at a moment's notice. Is it a fake? No, it's not. They're going towards cave, but they are 100% making Navi think it's a fake. And they're spread a bit more thin, considering there's only 4 players alive for them. Shooting into the corner, using their last bits of util to get this bomb down for Falcons. Only a nade left, and bomb shall go down. So many angles to go, and the flank could be worth it, but 3 players here. Munsey makes that 2. And they're just playing passive, completely going to stop on the dot. Don't want to take this, but Kiyosuke's aim is still brilliant anyway and wonderful. Doesn't even get a chance to find a frag, just like the rest of Navi. Falcons flawless round. Triple kill on Monacy. And match point secured. Series point for the Falcons. And Navi desperately need this round unless they want to go to the 1-1 pool. And I mean, that's not that bad. Hear me out. There's teams in worse situations. And you've put up way more of a fight than the previous map. That is for sure. You'd still want to keep fighting. At least for a little bit longer. A main control secured. Falcons looking to put some pressure on A. Got player on B holding for any pushes. Nico keeping the default secure. And a little bit of mid presence maintained as well. So options are open for the Falcons, and Navi haven't really garnered a whole lot of info. I mean, they haven't even got red room control. They don't even know that is a possibility. And so they have to post up a man holding this line, which means that A is slightly less strong. Double up in cave for Navi. We've seen this before. But once again, the sheer firepower on the Falcons has cracked through it once, going to do it again. I mean, Alexi now completely isolated, left on his own, forcefully cleared out and bit through the smoke. Is this the end? Going down, weakening the B-bomb site. Wonderful, has to try and play ahead and do something aggressive. It's not going to work. And 2 players left for Navi. In the dying seconds of this round, has to do something incredible. Ema gets the first frag, but spraying through as well isn't going to work. Kazi going to try and play ahead as well, looking to do something aggressive with 4 players here. Marcy spots him out too. Ema goes down and Makazi follows. Falcons take the series and go 2-0 in Pro League Stage 2. Beautiful game from these teams, but Falcons just edging it out on top. An incredible game from these teams, not gonna lie. It's nice to see Navi have a bit more of competition on Nuke, on Ancient, rather than what a disappointing game that they had on Nuke. 2-13 bringing it back and forcing it overtime in the second map gives us exactly what we want. So a good game from these teams, but nonetheless, how's the cast been? I always look to find some feedback on the cast, but it doesn't usually work. But hey, if there's any feedback, I could appreciate it. Anyway, thank you. See you soon, and have a good day.